Next on the list is our big daisy. This is either this lovely peach colour or it's a light pink when you get it in your kit, depending on when you bought it. Yeah, tell me which one you prefer, because I prefer the peach, but I'm not sure what you guys like. Anyway, so we cast on and then we do 3 chains. Once you've done the 3, you do a slip stitch to join them on the very first stitch back there to make the loop. Then we're going to do 1 chain just to finish it off. Yeah, and then we find the middle and we're going to do 8 double crochets into the center, so into that same hole. And I try and crochet around this loose end so that after you've done this row you can pull it tight and lose that little gap in the middle. So 8 of them. Then when we're finished, that's that line done, so that's 8 stitches in total. You could pull that tighter, as I said, and then we're going to go round into the next round, number 3. So it's a double crochet increase, so we go in this hole once and do a double crochet, and then we once, and then we're going in the same hole again. That's the increase, and then we're going to do that for a total of 6 stitches. So double crochet increase stitches for a total of 6 stitches, and then for the last 2 in this round we're going to do just regular double crochets in those. So that will be the end of that round, number 3, and that'll be 14 stitches in total. So here I'm just doing the complicated way of showing you just a regular double crochet in those last 2. Alright, on to the next one. Now for this part, which is the round 4, we're going to do 8 chains here. We're making the petal part now. 8 chains, and then we do a slip stitch, just bringing that yarn through all of them, and then repeat that all the way around into each stitch. So you're going to end up with 13 petals, hopefully. And I'm just counting here. Yeah, okay, so you've got 13 of those. What you're going to do is just cut off the end. We've finished the flower, well, that part of the flower now. Pull it through, and that knocks it off. Then you're going to have to level that little spot there, because it's a bit higher than the next one, because it's in essence it's the next row up. So you're just going to pull it now, bring it down a bit, knot the back, finish it off. And then our next job is to cut some wire, about 25 centimeters of it, depending on how long you want your stems to be. I've put in at least 25 centimeters for each flower and leaf, so then it's up to you. So we get 25 centimeters of this, we poke it through the middle, and then back, catching a little section of it to hold it in. So I sort of do it from one row to the next through the center, and then you hook it over, and you have, sorry, it's all blurry here. You have about, I don't know, a couple of centimeters to twist over. You put your green yarn that you're going to do your stem with through the middle, twist it round to fix it, and then you're going to measure out about, I guess, about 60 centimeters. Again, I've been quite generous with the amounts that you get in the kit, so 60 centimeters will be more than enough, I think. You'll work out on the first one how much you need, and then you can save the rest for another flower or whatever. And then we're going to do that thing, you twist it over. This very first section is kind of the, I want to use the word finicky. Is that a made up word? I think we use that in our family. Anyway, this is the fussy bit. You just want to make sure you get over the top of that that peachy coloured end so it doesn't stick out too much. And then there's a bit of the hack where we hold that green yarn and then we just twist the wire so that it covers it. Yeah. Anyway, do what you like. If you want it to just be like a meditative process taking quite a long time, you could slowly wrap around. I'm going to fast forward this bit though because I like doing it a bit faster. And then when you reach the end of it, you just go back up with the yarn about 2 centimeters, bend the end of the wire up, and then you twist around itself and then cut off there. So you just got it sealed like that, it's not coming unraveled. Now let's do the yellow bit. I've threaded the needle with about 20 centimeters of the yellow yarn, and I'm not too fussy about this, like I just go back and forth, putting the yellow colour into the centre. I'm sorry, this is all blurry. My camera needs upgrading. Maybe that's my thing for this year. Upgrade my filming equipment. And then, once we've done this part, I don't know how many times I do this. I think I change every time I do one because I feel like that's quite nice to just keep working on finding the best way of finishing these off. Do you want to have the middle is a bit bigger than maybe my demonstration here? That could look really good. Now my fans are going crazy as well. That's a good sound effect for you. And then when you finish this bit, you just have to sew over a few times, like when you're finishing off sewing, and clip it, and then you are done. Ready to move on to the next thing, which is the dark pink bellflower that's next in the series. Alright, tell me how you're getting on. Have you joined the Eka Pattern Club yet on Facebook? That's my question. I want to hear, I want to see pictures, I want to hear all about how it's going, and yeah, any tips or ideas for new stuff that you'd like to see up there on sale or free resources, whatever you like.